Hey guys, so what I will be cooking or baking today is eclairs. So you've got to bake the choux pastry and then, I love this part, you make little holes and then you inject the cream into the choux pastry. It is amazing. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Here are the ingredients. I've put the water, the pinch of salt and the butter. I've weighed it all into my pot already. This pot has seen better days, I know. 3 eggs. I use these straight out of the fridge. I don't think it makes a difference, but I could be wrong. And flour. I've just used some cake flour. Something you need to remember when you're making choux pastry is that you need to have a wooden spoon or wooden paddle so you can beat it. So what we're going to do is we're going to melt the butter and the water together. Then we're going to add the flour in, and it's going to become this thick paste that you've got to beat with your wooden spoon. The thing about it is that you'll know that it's done when the dough starts to pull away from the sides of the pot. That's when you know. Then you add the eggs and then you beat it as though your life depended on it. So the water and the butter have heated up together, and I'm going to add the flour. And you'll know that it's ready when it starts to creep away from the sides. And we're ready. Now we're ready for the eggs. Turn off the heat so you don't get scrambled eggs, and you add them one at a time. This is looking absolutely delicious and perfect. Okay, so here it is. Look at that dough. It's really thick and it's almost like a thick custard, actually, like a creme patisserie. Okay, now that the dough is all custardy and delicious, it's time to fill a piping bag. But I don't have any piping bags right now. So I'm using a big Ziploc bag. It's totally clean. There we go. So I'm ready to pipe on my choux pastry dough. So pair of scissors, I'm just gonna make a small snippet on the end there of my faux piping bag. When you're piping on here, you actually want the little pieces of choux pastry to touch. Okay, there we go. There's always one guy. Okay, do one more here. Got that. Okay, it's a little bowl with water, and you just want to wet your finger and neaten it up a little bit. This is going to give your choux pastry a nice flat top. What you have to do is throw a half a glass of water into the bottom of your oven and then put the choux pastry in. There's something about the lift of that steam that makes your choux pastry super, super light. It's voila! They're close together and they've touched each other. So what's happened is that this is going to create a natural hole in the one side that we're going to use a paring knife to just accentuate before we fill them with cream. We're going to fill them with cream. It's going to be amazing. All I'm going to do now is do a cheat way of whisking my cream and put it into the NutriBullet. Just got some whipping cream here, 250 ml. I'm going to add 1 pinch of salt. And that's like literally 1 granule, and like, let's say a scant tablespoon of icing sugar. After the NutriBullet. There we go, whipped cream. That literally took all of 2 seconds. Half a cup of dark chocolate drops go into a double boiler. Ooh, that's not much. So I've just melted the chocolate. These are almost done. Oh, look at that. This is just perfect. And now I'm gonna dip the tops of the choux pastry into this chocolate. That looks insane. Yep. And now you get to eat them. Literally, it's a bite size of perfection because it's light and fluffy choux pastry. It's got the cream inside and dark chocolate on top.